This right here is one of the few documented ghost stories, and it's really scary because you can actually see it. It all started in 1989 with this woman, Jackie Hernandez. You see, Jackie was a young mother who was going into a rough divorce, so she moved into a new home in San Pedro. This was the new house where she decided to start a new life with her kids, and from the start, things did not feel right. Because almost immediately after she moved in, Jackie started hearing a noise that sounded like footsteps, and it was coming from the attic, above her. She heard that noise multiple times, but she never really checked, okay? Her intuition was telling her that the attic was, dirty as hell and was probably some rats wandering around, and she'll deal with them later. So, even though something felt off after she moved in, especially with this noise thingy, Jackie was chilling, okay? Until one day she decided to invite her friend. The friend that she invited was actually one of her closest friends, and her name was Susan. So while her and Susan were having the best discussion, in the living room, they heard a noise coming from the kitchen. The noise they suddenly heard sounded like something falling or something immediately popping, and it was so loud that you couldn't miss it. So they both checked the kitchen and they didn't find anything. This is where Susan, the friend, asked Jackie a question. She basically told her, "Is this the first time that, this happened?" Jackie responded by saying, no, actually I heard something that was really similar, but it was in the attic last time." Susan was a friend who had common sense. When she heard Jackie saying that she heard a noise 2 times, she immediately knew that something is wrong with this house. And even though she knew, she decided to not tell Jackie. She was not trying to scare her, especially that Jackie was going into a rough time. She's a single mother, she has kids, and she just moved in. So yeah, her friend Susan just chose to be silent and then decided to get the hell out. After a while, Jackie started seeing some terrifying things. She started seeing a ghost who looked like an old man dressed in old clothes, and she would either see him standing in the hallways or, next to her when she sleeps. This is where Jackie realized that she is cooked. Her and her children will be in danger if she doesn't do something about this. So she immediately decided to call a team who were specialized in supernatural stuff. When the team made it to her house, they immediately felt that something was off, just like she did. They believed her, and they even brought cameras with them. The reason why they brought cameras was because they wanted to document everything and prove that this was not fake. After being there for a while, everyone in the house heard a shaking coming from the attic, just like the very first time, the noise that Jackie heard after she moved in. So when they heard the noise, this man right here actually decided to go up, enter the attic, and see who's causing that noise. When he made it to the attic, he started looking, trying to find the source of that noise, and then suddenly, he started screaming like, "Ah!" Everyone heard him screaming, they started panicking, and they collectively decided to bring him down from the attic. They tried to bring him down by his legs, but as you can see, he's really struggling because something is actually holding him, trying to bring him up. After a hard time, they finally brought him down, and he told them that something was trying to choke him, and he even had bruises everywhere around his neck. This is what the thing looked like. This is actually a screenshot from the documentary where you can see the whole footage. Just look it up. And obviously Jackie got the hell out from this house. And you know what's crazy? Even when she went to a new one, things like this didn't stop, okay? They kept happening. And they later found out why all of this is happening, but that's another story.